Well, I have been using this Minn Kota. It is a bow mount trolling motor, and it is the hand driven. But I wanted to do another review on it because I've been using it. I didn't go as much as I wanted to this year. COVID hit, and then you couldn't find a parking spot at the boat ramps. Lakes were just packed. So we didn't go as much as I'd planned on for sure. But I've used it a couple times this year, throughout the year, and I'm gonna kind of tell you what I figured out about it. All right, so if you haven't seen the video where I installed this and kind of gave my thoughts on it whenever I first got it, go back and check that one out. I'll link it in the description. But it is a, if I can get that in there, 45 pound thrust, 45 inch model. And it's got the hand tow, or hand steer. And I put an extension on here and it works pretty dang good. I really like this thing. It's been pretty nice. I mean, this boat is, I'm gonna have a video coming out, or it may already be out, but I'm gonna kind of tell a little bit about what I've got going on with my skiff. And it's got water all in the hull. So this thing weighs a ton. And this thing pushes it around real nice. I mean, it goes around like crazy. And really easy to steer. I like that about it. And my absolute favorite thing about this trolling motor, as opposed to the one I had, it was a Minn Kota, the foot driven. This thing's got reverse. And I absolutely love that feature. It was something, you know, you don't really think about missing until you know you have it. And it's just been great. So it's a lot easier to maneuver. And one thing, I felt like an absolute idiot, because the first couple times I used this trolling motor, I honestly hated it. I absolutely hated it. And it was nothing but my own fault. What would happen is, you know, you've got it down, you're turning it back and forth, and the shaft would just keep sliding down. And it would come all the way up to here. And it was making me mad. So I tightened this thing down really tight, and then it was hard to steer. And I was like, what in the world? This is just a horrible design. Well, unbeknownst to me, you didn't loosen that right there. This little collar slides down, tighten it up right there, and it can't slide down anymore. So once I figured that out, I felt pretty foolish myself. But once I figured that out, I love it. You loosen this thing up just a little bit right here, the collar that clamps down on it, and it turns a whole lot smoother, a whole lot easier, and pushes this big old water-filled John boat, fiberglass John boat on all the way around the lake. It does really good. And the only other issue, I was thinking that it was killing batteries really quick, but I found out my battery was bad. So once I got a new battery as well, the thing works great. I will say that this was kind of hard to put on because the way the handle is tapered here. So that was a bit of a trick, because I just got it off eBay for like 15 bucks, and it wasn't fat enough or wide enough to go over this big fat handle. But it works really good, and I would definitely recommend it. I just wanted to do a little update on that. And I know I said, I think in the original video I was going to do an update, and I just haven't been fishing as much. So I haven't really had enough trips in there earlier in the year to really give a good, honest review about what I thought about it. And now, you know, I've used it quite a bit this year. I like it. I'll buy another one. I mean, hopefully it'll last a long time, last quite a few years. And if it doesn't, it was a third the price of the foot control or a saltwater one. So even if I do take it down into saltwater and it gets messed up, I'm not out that much. So appreciate everybody watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.